Hi there, this is Catherine. Thanks you for listening to my SEO Tips micro podcast. So, before we get into today's SEO tip, I just wanted to share with you the ways you can support the podcast if you're enjoying all the tips and finding them useful. So, you can send me a donation at buymeacoffee.com/Catherine W. Ong, O-N-G, and that's Catherine with a K. Any and all levels of donation are appreciated. It will help me offset the cost of producing the podcast. So, that's buymeacoffee.com/Katherinewong. I'd also encourage you to subscribe to our email list to make sure you're not missing any future episodes or any other news about the SEO Tips podcast. And to do that, you'd go to wostrategies.com/newsletter. Okay, on with today's tip.
Did you know that Bing annotates your content before it indexes it? Hello, thanks for listening to SEO Tips today. So Jason Barnard spent the month of April interviewing Bing reps for Search Engine Journal, and the interviews are all pure gold. His first interview focuses on how Bing discovers, crawls, extracts, and indexes information, and here are your crib notes. 1. Bing pre-filters before the index. So if a page doesn't seem like it would solve a user search query, or it looks thin, it's never going to make it into the index. 2. Bing can predict what links are most likely going to take it to useless content. It uses a variety of signals like URL structure, length of the URL, number of variables, inbound link quality. 3. Bing has a heavy focus on reducing, crawling, rendering, and indexing of garbage. This helps save money. 4. Bing retains every URL in its memory, and it will come back and recrawl intermittently, even if all the links to that URL have been removed. 5. BingBot also uses Chromium, and it's becoming evergreen. 6. Bing annotates the data that they store. So they add rich descriptive layer to the HTML. They label the parts of the HTML: heading, paragraph, media, table, aside, footer, etc. So here are your next steps. If your HTML follows a known system, such as HTML5 or Gutenberg blocks in WordPress, then your labeling is going to be more accurate, more granular, and more usable for all those different rich elements. And if your content is more easily understood by Bing, you have a distinct advantage. So that's your tip for today. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for another SEO tip.